Hey everyone, this is Margalo and it's Memoir Monday. Today I'd like to talk about something that's really important to keep in mind when you're writing memoir, and it has nothing to do with the writing craft. I'd like to talk about self-care. While there are lighthearted topics for a number of memoirs, people write about learning how to rock climb, or various, travel memoirs, where they saw a bunch of different, really interesting things and met a lot of interesting people. A lot of memoirs are about heavier, darker topics, like drinking or abuse or divorce, challenges and resolutions, struggles and triumph. Most of my clients, many of them anyway, come to me with stories of multiple trauma. And it's really important when you're writing a memoir and you're digging deep into those memories and you're coming up with details and dialogue and descriptions. You're really kind of putting yourself back there into those memories, into those very often traumatic or at least disturbing memories. And it's very important to take care of yourself, to take conscious breaks, allow yourself to feel whatever emotions are coming up and allow yourself to release them before going back. There's no need to sit and immerse yourself in really intense memories for hours and hours on end, if that's uncomfortable for you. I know I have some clients who prefer to sit, and write in big chunks of time. You write for 3 or 4 hours and and get a lot out of the way at once. Once they start writing, it just keeps coming, and that's fine. And I have other clients who need to just kind of jot things down, as they come, and not sit there and immerse themselves and kind of marinate in that intensity, because that can be a huge strain for some people. So I always caution people when they're writing memoir, particularly if it's a difficult topic for them, to take that time out. If you're sitting and you start to feel overwhelmed by the emotion and the energy and the intensity, walk away from the computer or the typewriter or the notebook. Go outside, do something that refreshes and renews and rejuvenates you, whether it's taking your dog for a walk, walking in nature, taking a bubble bath. Pamper yourself in some way that will give you the energy and the will to go back into that intense space. But you have to get out of it for a while. That kind of intensity can only be sustained for a certain amount of time before it really drains you. So so just consider that when you're writing memoir. It might even be a good idea, in fact I recommend it, before you start writing, to kind of have a plan for yourself. Anticipate some of those intense moments, and think about, okay, when I need to take a break, I'll do this. Whether it's go for a walk or get on your rowing machine, or like I said, whatever it is, go and pick some flowers. Okay, I know that I'll go spend time in the garden. Whatever it is, hopefully it's something productive and not, destructive, like, oh, well, no, I'll take a shot of whiskey every time I, need to get out of that intensity. Because you don't want to repress anything, and you don't want to avoid it. You certainly need authenticity when you're writing. So it's important to go into those real feelings. And it's important to bring them up, but then let them go. So whether it's meditation or putting on a face mask, or like a mineral mask that makes you feel clean and attractive, whether it's a particular friend that you want to call up and speak with, definitely have some idea of what you can do, what refreshes you, what renews you, what brings you joy, and be prepared to take some time and engage in those things. Lean on them. They're not crutches. It's health. It's your health and it's your well-being, and it's very important to protect those when you're writing, when you're involved in this kind of deep work. So I hope this is helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Please feel free to leave comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.